Hi guys, welcome to physics class. In last class we have to discuss the about rectifier, means full wave rectifier as well as half wave rectifier. Okay, today class we have to discuss the filters. Filters means in basically it removes the unwanted things, but in electronics filters means it removes the ripples from the rectified output. It removes the ripples from the rectified output. Okay, you all know in a positive half cycle and negative half cycle, including the full wave rectifier as well as half wave rectifier. Okay, so I told you it removes the ripples from the rectified circuit, that is nothing but what are filters, and filters is also called as the, it is the basically frequency selective circuit. Filters are the basically frequency selective circuits. Okay, so you all know in a half wave rectifier I told you it only allows the positive half cycle and block the negative half cycle. Means when you applying the input, it is an, just assume that it is an sinusoidal waves. After the rectification, means here you have to apply the half wave rectifier. That time what will happen? Only it allows the positive half cycle and blocks the negative half cycle. Means after the rectification we got the output is like this in case of half wave rectifier. But in case of full wave rectifier, what will happen? It allows the both positive as well as negative half cycle. Means continuous output we got when the condition is full wave rectifier. In the case of half wave rectifier, it only allows the positive half cycle and block the negative half cycle. But in the case of full wave rectifier, it allows the both positive as well as negative. But you all know the efficiency of half wave rectifier is 40% and efficiency of full wave rectifier is 80%. But the ripple factor, how much ripple factor for the half wave rectifier? 1.21, and this one is ripple factor of full wave rectifier is 0.48. Compared to this one is less ripple factor. Okay, so in last class we have to discuss these things, means how the half wave rectifier should be working and how the full wave rectifier should be working. But when you taken the half wave rectifier, that time also we did not got the any complete pure DC voltage. Means we did not got any complete pure DC. Pure DC means it will be in a straight line. But after the rectification, it may be a half wave rectifier or it may be a full wave rectifier. We did not get the pure DC voltage. We get the some AC component should be present after the rectification. Means after this one we got the AC plus DC, not a pure DC. Here also we got the AC plus DC after the rectification, but we want pure DC after the rectification. Okay, so in both case, in a half wave cycle as well as in a half wave rectifier as well as full wave rectifier, we did not get the pure DC voltage. But so that time what we do, by using filter we have to taken the complete DC voltage as much as possible. Okay, so see here, filter means I told you basically it removes the ripples from the rectified output. Okay, so in the filters, three types of there. Actually filters in four types are there, but in your syllabus they given only three types. First one is capacitor filter, and second one is LC filter, and third one is 5-section filter. 5-section filter. One more is there. Actually in the filter four types: capacitor filter, inductor filter, LNC filter, and 5-section. But in your syllabus they given only three types: capacitor filter, LNC filter, and 5-section filter. Okay, so see here, today class we have to discuss the capacitor filter, or it is also called as the C filter, or it is also called as the C filter, or it is also called as the C filter. Okay, so I told you filter is a device which removes the AC component to the rectified output. But see, in the case of capacitor, it allows the AC and blocks the DC. But in the case of inductor, it allows the DC and blocks the AC. The main basic thing of capacitor is it allows the AC and blocks the DC. But the inductor main thing is it allows the DC and blocks the AC. Okay, so here a filter circuit is generally a combination of, I told you, L and C, means capacitor and inductors. Okay, a filtering action of L and C depends upon the basic electrical principle. It may this one, it allows the AC and it blocks the DC, and in case it allows the DC and blocks the AC. Okay, so on the other, so it becomes clear that suitable network of L and C, means inductance and capacitance, can be effectively removes an AC component, allowing the DC component to reach the load. It means that here the basic thing is, here the capacitor is what, it allows the AC and blocks the DC. So here I am taking a circuit rectified output. See here, rectified output. This is a capacitor filter, and here I connected the load resistance, means load resistance is parallel to this filter. This is a output. Just assume that it may be a full wave rectifier or half wave rectifier, but it is a rectified output. After that, here in between I connected the filter. Which filter? Capacitor filter. Okay, so the simplest type of filter is the shunt capacitor, or it is also called as, I told you, capacitor filter is also called as a seed filter, or it is also called as a shunt capacitor filter. Okay, so the simplest type of filter is the shunt capacitor. It connected across the rectified output and the load as shown in the figure A. Just see, this is a figure A. Okay, so it is an effective way of filtering the AC components from the output of the rectifier. It is an effective component from the output of the rectifier. The capacitor C, see here, in this case the capacitor is act like an reactance, means it is a 1 by omega C. Okay, so at the frequency of AC means is very small as compared to the load RL. As the frequency of the AC means is very small at compared to the load RL. Okay, so the AC component find a low reactance shunt path through the capacitor and are mostly by the fast, thus the ripples are filtered from the output voltage. Okay, so see here, before the filter the output should be looking like this. Before the filter, from the figure A, before the filter the output should be looking like this, means it shows the output of a full wave rectifier, means it allows the both positive as well as negative half cycle. But here this one is shows the without filter. Okay, so I told you, just you have to consider this one as a full wave rectifier as well as half wave rectifier. Okay, when you applying here in between, means capacitor filter, you have to connect it across the load resistor RL. Okay, that time this capacitor is act like an reactance 1 by omega C. This is the before the filter, and after that what will happen? See here, the pulsating of output voltage of the rectifier is absence of the capacitor. I told you here without filter, means before the filter the output should be looking like this. After that what will happen? See here, the filtering action of the capacitor is indicated from the figure C. Figure A without filter. This shows the without filter output. But from the figure C, after the filtering, when you apply the filter, means capacitor filter, figure from the figure C, all of you see the figure C, it should be looking like this, means wave should be looking like this, means it is increases or decreases. The capacitor is charged almost equal to the peak voltage, means when the capacitor is charged it will be almost reached to the maximum peak voltage, means here the point is represented as a P. The point is represented as a P. Okay, so the peak voltage of the rectified output at the end of the first quarter cycle means the point P. Okay, from the figure C, during the subsequent of half cycle, when the rectified output drops to 0, when the rectifier output drops to 0 and then rises again, the capacitor discharges slowly. The capacitor should be discharged slowly through the load, means after when the capacitor discharges slowly it will be through across the load RL. This discharges is represented by PQ. See, I told you here the capacitor is charging, means almost it will reaches the peak, maximum peak voltage, that is represented by P. Okay, after that it will be discharges that point is represented as a Q, means the point PQ is showing the discharging of that filter or capacitor. Okay, so next the capacitor again it will be rises or it will be charging. Here also it is also reaches the maximum peak point, that point here I mentioned the R. Okay, afterwards it will be decreases, means capacitor should be discharging, that time the point represented as S, means here also the discharging image PQ and here also the discharging image is RS. This process will be repeated or this process will be continuous. Thus the voltage across the capacitor varies as shown by the solid curve in the figure. This will be continuous throughout the circuit. Okay, so the variation are now much lesser than the rectified output from the figure P. After this, I told you this process will be continuous throughout the circuit. After that, what will happen? We got this output voltage after the filter, means this is compared to in a half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier output, you got the much lesser than rectified output. Okay, this is much lesser, means in full wave rectifier and half wave rectifier we did not get this much DC, we got like this. But when you apply the filter we got the output should be looking like this, means now this is much lesser than the rectified output. Okay, so if the time constant RC, the filter is large. If the time constant RC, the filter is large, the capacitor discharges quite slowly and the voltage across the load remains nearly constant. Okay, so I told you when you taken the half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier you did not get the pure DC, but when you applying the filter first thing is here we are applying the capacitor filter, so we got the output should be looking like this, means compared to rectifier output this is less, means in when you take in the output of half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier, in that time also AC and DC should be present, but the here we got the input from the half wave rectifier, we got the output from the full wave rectifier, but when you applying the filter we got the output should be looking like this, means compared to rectified circuit we got the less AC should be present to the output. Okay, so for a full wave rectifier, the filter, the ripple factor is given by for a full wave rectifier the ripple factor is given by ripple factor equal to 1/4 √3 FC RL, frequency load resistance. Okay, so where F is the supply voltage frequency, it is a supplied voltage frequency. Okay, for in a half wave rectifier, for a half wave rectifier, the ripple factor is ripple factor equal to 1 divided by 2 root 3 FCRL. Okay, here also F is a supply frequency. Okay, so the capacitor filter has, I told you, the capacitor filter compared to the rectified circuit, means in a half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier we did not get the pure DC, we got like this. In a half wave, in full wave, you got the input like this, but output like this, but when you apply the filter, now you got the, here also you did not got the pure DC, but we got like this, means some disturbance, but compared to this one it is very less now, so that's why we are using the filter. So first filter is capacitor. Okay, so in the condition of, for the full wave rectifier, the ripple factor is 1 by 4 root 3 FCRL. In the condition of half wave rectifier, ripple factor equal to 1 by 2 root 3 FCRL. Okay, so some advantages and disadvantages of capacitor filter. Okay, advantages means what? It is very cheap and easily available. Capacitor filter is very cheap and easily available, and sudden changes in the current is smoothen out, means suddenly changes in the current and it will be going to smooth, and this is all advantage. It is very cheap and available easily, and sudden changes in the current is flowing through the very smooth. And in the disadvantages is it is dragon more current, means no suit for the half wave rectifier, means this is capacitor filter is not suitable for a half wave rectifier, bulky and large in size. The size should be very large, and reduced output voltage due to the drop across the inductor. These three are the disadvantages of the capacitor filter. Okay, today class we have to discuss the about filter. In filter, three types. One is capacitor filter, L and C filter, and finally 5-section filter. Okay, actually in the filter 4 types are there, but in your syllabus they given only 3 types. Okay, so you all concentrate on only 3 types of filters. Okay, so today we have to discuss the capacitor filters. In next class we have to discuss about the L and C filter. Okay, thank you guys.